Well, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Jake back here with you. First of all, I want to say thanks to all my subscribers. I've been real supportive of that. I've gotten a couple of comments. I appreciate all the tips and help and all, everything. Thanks to Boyd, he's been a real big help from TrekWorks. I've emailed him on a couple of questions. First of all, I want to say I'm going to be taking a small break from the Enterprise refit. I ran into a little bit of trouble with the paints. What had happened was I'd used a certain type of paint on the for the base coat, and when I went to spray the lacquer based paint, when I peeled the maskings off for the paint, the masking peeled the paint off with it. So I'm going to have to, unfortunately, reprime, repaint, and order some new masking from either Orbital Dry Dock or Aztec Dummy for the painting on that. So I'm going to have to wait for a couple of weeks for all that to come in for the paint and everything else like that. So in the meantime, I'm going to be doing a video build-up series of another model that I'm going to start, go through from box reveal to finish while we're waiting for the materials to come in to work on the Enterprise again. So sorry about that, folks. It's a learning process for me. Hopefully I can get this situated and get it back to normal. So now I'm going to swing the camera around back down to the bench and show you what we're going to be working on. This is going to be of a Revell A-10 Warthog, and I'm going to readjust it here to where you're in the shot. I'm going to back out again. And this is of the A-10 Warthog by Revell. It's a 148 skill level 2. It's a good model. I've looked through it already. So let's get to it. So let's take the box top off here. And you can see we have our glass for the canopy and some of the lighting. We have have all the plastic pieces here nice and sealed. Got I think over about 100 parts or so for this box. And let's look at the instructions. You can see our you can see the decals for the ship. You can see there's quite a few little ones. Some detail for the cockpit and several of the markings here. I'm going to be looking forward to the tail pieces for the back wings, the stabilizers, and all that. So you can see, you open up here, you have the part name, you have some of the paint guide here, and you have the part name for this, and you can see pretty much it's pretty well straightforward on some of these decals. I mean, on some of these paints, you can see got the Army guy, or the pilot. And that's when you see this question mark here, it usually means an optional part. You don't have to put the guy in there, the pilot in there, but I'm going to paint him up and get him down in there. And you can see the cockpit, the ejection seat, the control stick, and then the control panel, the fuselage. And you see the assembly of the wing, where it has shows the flaps braking flaps open. You know, it's pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward stuff here. It's going to be a fun model to put together, and you can see here on page 13, I believe, of the kit, or is it going to be? Nope, page. The last two pages are going to be of the inside cover on page 14. It has the decal placement, some of the decal placements, and you can see you have the two different color schemes for the 104th Tactical Fighter Squadron, the Norse, the Playhog. It's going to be, looks more of like a green camouflage and gray, and then on the back you have looks like it says "Let's Roll" from the 354th Fighter Squadron, and it looks like it's going to be a little bit more of a grayish color. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it the grayish color, and I'm going to be using my airbrush to get some of the way some of these lines are here. It'll be my first attempt on that. So we'll get this primed in next couple of days, and come back with an update on that. I'll probably go ahead and take some of it out and prime it tonight, and start assembling it. This is a pretty good little model kit that I'm excited to work on. I've had this for a while and decided to dig it out while I'm waiting on the materials for the Enterprise to come back. Like I said, I apologize for that. Bear with me. I've got a few other little projects. My son and I are going to work on this little Academy 1/72 scale P40B. I've already got it. Painted. He likes blue, so we painted it blue, and I'll take it out. And you know, it's kind of a simple little model. Just kind of, you know, not very many pieces. Very simple for younger kids. I've got it painted a real pretty blue that he wanted. He insisted on having it blue. You know, there's the decal sheet. You can see for the bottom side of the front of the nose, you have the little shark mouth, and then some of the wing stickers, and then you have the little canopy. What I'm going to have to do is mask this off, this canopy top here, because it has dividers where the windows go. So I'm going to have to mask that off and paint the metal bars that support the windows in there the same color as the fuselage. And you can see it's a pretty simple, straightforward one sheet model kit. He's really excited about doing that, and we'll work on that. I've got a few other projects that I've started a long time ago that I'm going to be finishing up. I've got a Delta Dart that's about 3/4 of the way done, just doing the final assembly on that. So we're going to be looking forward to that, and then we'll be kind of touching bases. What I might do is finish up on my my base of for the Enterprise. Let me grab that. As you can see, I've got my, still got my board down in here, and I might go ahead and run some of the wires up through where the stand, the brace is going to go. That way, all I got to do is just feed them up through the Enterprise up into the where they all meet, and just solder them all there. I'm still going to be painting these outer rims here. I'm probably going to paint those silver, or a metallic color if I can find one. But I might do that and get the lighting installed in for it down at the bottom. and go from there. So I'll keep you updated, and might be putting, well, I can't do any decals. I was going to put some decals on my deflector, but let me grab that. I realize that I'm going to have to repaint that still anyway, so I've gotten my deflector dish painted a couple of colors, and what I'm going to do is on my last Enterprise build, I was watching Boyd over at TrekWorks, and he did something that was real interesting, and put some a little bit of very small strip styrene down in the bottom, and made it look real nice when it lit up. So I may work on that a little bit as well. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get this out and start priming it and getting it ready, and we'll be back in the next couple of days to do an update on it. So thank you, and have a good evening.